Hey everyone, my name is Khadija LaShawn, also known as your Black Guidance Counselor. I'm coming to you guys today with a complete wash day routine for what I do on my wash days with my type 4 low porosity natural hair. If this is the first time that you're tuning in, definitely hit that like button to help out my channel and subscribe for more. This is going to be the first episode of a series I'm doing teaching about the natural hair basics that I've learned. If you guys are interested, definitely check out my ebook below to find out more about just things that you should know as someone who is natural. So I start off just really completely saturating my hair and working the water through all of my hair. This is very important because when you start your shampoo process, you want to make sure that your hair is completely wet so that when you apply the shampoo, your hair, it distributes easily and it's easier. As you're adding the water in, I just pull my hair and check to see if I find any stray hairs that can come out. If any hairs can come out, you just pull them out. I wouldn't recommend just keep combing with hair in your hand because it just adds to more tangles and more issues later on. So I am using the Alake Naturals Black African Soap shampoo. This is actually my first time trying this out. I will say that the product it works. It's a natural soap. So if that's something you're going for, definitely check it out. But for me personally, I prefer my shampoos a little bit on the thicker side. This shampoo was very thin and very loose and very kind of watery. It did set up some, but it took a lot of working through my hair for it to set up correctly. So I don't think that I'm going to try this shampoo again. My go-to shampoo for anybody listening is the TGIN Moisture Rich shampoo. That is honestly the best shampoo I've ever tried, and it remains on my list for go-tos in my regimen. So definitely check out TGIN, and if you like Alake Naturals, definitely check out their Black African soap for an all-natural soap that works well too. So when you're shampooing your hair and you're rinsing out the shampoo, it's very, very important that you wash out every last bit of that shampoo. You don't want it sitting on your scalp, sitting in your hair. So it's important that you really take the time to squeeze every little bit of that shampoo out before moving on to your next step. For today, I'm not going to be using any conditioner. I'm skipping straight to deep conditioner. That's typically what I do. I don't really see the point of using conditioners when deep conditioners are really what I need. So today I'm using the Miche Beauty Strengthen Protein Moisture Balance Conditioner. Some people like to use sections when they apply their deep conditioners or when they apply any type of any product. For me, it's worked fine for me just applying it and just working it through my hair as I detangle slowly. If you'd like to use sections, go right ahead, whatever works best for you and your hair. As you work your deep conditioner through your hair, it's so important to put it on all of your hair. Don't miss any spots. If you have a dry spot at the crown of your head, if you have dry spots on the sides, make sure you're applying the product completely all around and working it through. Take your time with working this deep conditioner through. You don't have to over detangle or anything. I just like to detangle because I know that I've touched every piece of my hair. But definitely make sure that you're taking the time to apply it to all of your hair, no matter how long it takes. As always, we definitely want to deep condition, deep condition. Don't just put the deep conditioner in and be done. Put that bag on your head, get out the shower, okay? Tie it up. Try to apply some type of heat if you can. I prefer these hot heads from Thermal Hair Care. They are amazing with helping you deep condition your hair. But get the most out of this product, okay? Deep conditioners cost almost like 1.5 to 2 times as much as a regular conditioner, so you might as well get your use out of it. With my hot head, I heat it up for 1 to 2 minutes in the microwave, and I put it on my head for about 30 minutes. I might have it on for overnight if I feel like it. It depends on how I'm feeling. All right, so now we're finished deep conditioning. It is now more than an hour later. I think I waited a couple hours before washing this one out. Be mindful when you're using a protein conditioner or a protein treatment. You do need to be mindful of the times that you're leaving the product in your hair. But because this is a balanced moisture one, I didn't really see anything wrong with leaving it in a little bit longer. But it's all to your personal preference. Just like with the shampoo, when you're rinsing it out, make sure you're rinsing out every last drop. You can leave a little bit of deep conditioner in there, but because this is a protein product, you don't really want to leave that stuff on your hair. You want to rinse it completely out. So if it was a moisture conditioner or moisture deep conditioner, you could leave it in without much worry. But because this has protein in it, I want to be mindful of that. I like to use a cotton t-shirt to dry my hair. I know a lot of other naturals who do as well. This is because the cotton towels that you use to dry your body off, they actually do damage. They cause unnecessary friction to your hair, which leads to frizz and a lot of different little dryness and stuff like that. So it's just much better to use a cotton t-shirt. And when you do dry your hair, don't like rub it around with the whatever you're drying with it. Just wrap it around and tie it, and you should be good. You don't want to really be rubbing it, just because while your hair is wet, it's prone to frizz. So if you're looking to do a wash and go and stuff like that, you want to have curl definition, then you definitely should not be rubbing it unnecessarily before you style it. All right, we got it. It's going somewhere. I can see the curl definition trying to come through. So actually, I have to leave them from the same line. So yes, I'm gonna use them together. This is the Maintain Dollar Curl Club Gold Collection for natural curls, coils, and waves. It's the leave-in conditioner with avocado and grapeseed oil. It protects your curls while adding moisture for easier detangling and manageability. I'm going to just say what they have on the thing so they can get their information out to you guys. So it says the Maintain leave-in conditioner is designed to moisturize, protect, and strengthen your curls. It provides curl definition along with improving the curl pattern and in manageable areas. Use as a foundation to prep hair for styling. Okay, cool. It says, our promise to you is we believe that your hair is an extension of your mind and body. And for that reason, we refuse to compromise on quality or safety. We are a socially conscious company We sustainably produce products that are natural and or organic. Okay, cool. And so it has all those no's, no sulfates, no parabens, no all that. Yeah. So yeah, okay, cool. So I'm gonna use a leave-in, and then I'm gonna use the curl defining cream. It has avocado and quinoa. It defines curls, reduces frizz, and elongates curls for a soft, silky feel while adding a brilliant shine style. All right, cool. I am going to do that. I don't know why I just moved over to the side. I just get so annoyed. I get so annoyed. It's okay. It's okay. You got it. You can do it. It's easy. It's just a natural hair video. That's all it is. Okay. All right, this is how much I added to my hand. Now I can do this stuff. Yeah. If y'all saw my old natural hair videos, just look up College Sisters TV and you'll see how happy I am now being able to do this instead of having to do a little, you know, because my hair was really short after I big chopped. Okay, so this leave-in is more creamy. It's creamy, but it's not liquidy, if that makes sense. So it just, you got to add some more water to it so you have a little bit more slippage. So it's easier to bring your fingers through your hair, you know? Okay. It's all right. It's nice. You can kind of feel for the tangles if you finger the tangle. I know that some people feel like it's not a good option for them, but I feel like finger detangling is so important because, I don't know, why tooth combs and like Denman brushes and stuff like that, like they kind of like take out a lot of your hair. And when I detangle with my fingers, I can avoid taking out hairs. So like, you know how when you comb through your hair and it's like snagging, that means that you're not, that means that the metal is breaking your hair. So, okay, so that was a leave-in by itself. That's not all I'm using though. I'm gonna use the curl defining cream with it and see how it goes. I mean, it goes with the product, so I don't have a lot left. So hopefully it's enough. I'm gonna just stretch it, you know, make it last. All right, cool. All right, cool. This is different, doing a video like this. This is completely different. I like it. I mean, I liked it before too, but I'm getting back to it. Getting back to it. Sometimes I be leaving these braids in, like for a couple days. I just stay in the house. I want to do like a side-by-side comparison. That would be cool. Like a little, this is how far I've come. This is how far I've come. All right, come on. Let's get to the end. Let's get to the end. All right. All right, Khadija. Why are you braiding so slow? You're supposed to like zoom through it. It's okay. My shirt has a stain in it. Oh well. You just have to get over that. All right, let's finish this up. Let's finish this video for all time. Okay, so I heated this water. I didn't heat it up, but I just put hot water in here instead of cold water, because cold water doesn't really let the product sink in, you know. The hot water, or you could say warm water. The warm water, it The warm water, it opens up the pores in the hair so that the water gets in, so that it doesn't pool on the top of your hair. You know how sometimes you spray your hair and the water sits on top, it doesn't sink in. So when the water is warm, then the water sinks in better. If the water is cold, it just rolls right off. Okay? So there's a tip for you. The product's not distributing properly. Like if you find that a product is staying where it's at, it's not moving throughout the hair, then just add more water to it and work it through your hair, and you should be good. You just want to make sure that whatever product you're applying to your hair, you apply it to your hair completely. You don't want to be applying it extra heavy in some parts and not so heavy in other parts, because then you'll get different results throughout your hair. You'll have like some parts that are extra defined and some parts that are not. So you just want to make sure whatever you're doing it consistently throughout. Okay? If you don't do your edges, I want you guys to comment below that I'm team no edges. Because I don't. Because I'm team no edges. So I want to know who else is team no edges and who is team edges in the comments below. Also, definitely hit that like button, you guys, if you're learning anything so far. And subscribe for more. Stay tuned. More is coming. If it's not already come, more is here. Just take a look. Take a look at what I have to offer you. You might be surprised. All right. So we got this going here. And then I'm going to do the three. I'm not doing strands or anything, just braids. Before you even start like digging in there with your fingers, it's kind of important to like really just pull, because any shed hairs can really come out this way. You don't have to like just start out really detangling from the start, because sometimes that's how you pull out more hair than you mean. So it's important to start from the bottom, work your way up, yes, but also to pull your hair to see if any shed hairs come out. And if they do come out, like if shed hairs do come out, then you take them out. You know, you don't keep combing with hairs in your hair. So while you're pulling this hair out, if the hair comes out, then just throw it away. Don't keep combing the hair together, because that causes more knots and more, you know, just more tangles and stuff like that. So just start slowly detangling it and take your time. Don't rush. Good things take time. Another rough section right here. Very rough, but it's okay. I'm gonna get through it. I'll be patient. It doesn't help that I left my hair. Sometimes you wanna work with damp hair instead of waiting for your hair to dry. I mean, don't wait for your hair to dry unless you're like blow drying it or something, but I don't see the point of blow drying my hair. It can stretch naturally. Like I can naturally stretch my hair by just braiding it every night, you know, or twisting it every night. If I keep twisting it and don't, like after the first application, so the first application I'll add water, and then after the first application, then I'll I will, damn, this is difficult. Okay. After the first application, so the first application I add water, and then after that I I basically just twist it with the whatever product was already on it. I don't usually add water because water will make your hair shrink back up again. So like, you know how when you first take out your like day one twist or day one braid out, your hair is usually the shortest because your hair shrunk up while the products absorbed, the water absorbed, and your hair shrunk up because it's curling. It's trying to curl back, you know, to its normal curl, but the braids are holding it at a longer length. So what you do is after the first day, you just keep rebraiding, retwisting. You have to take your time. Like for me, I don't add water because I don't want it to shrink back up, but for somebody else, they may not be able to get away with it. So you have to really learn your hair and see what works well for your hair. You know, it's all about trial and error, and just don't give up. Just because things get hard doesn't mean that they're gonna always be hard. You know, it just means that maybe the products, not even the products, maybe the techniques that you're using are not working well for your hair. So maybe you should like listen to other techniques to get different ideas for different things, you know, because sometimes doing the same thing over and over again is not going to get you different results. So sometimes you have to switch it up to get the best results that you're looking for. We're getting there. All right, I'm just gonna split this in half. And no, I don't care whether or not my part is straight. I really don't. So it's just gonna fall however it wants, you know? And that is okay. That is okay. It's gonna turn out fine, I promise. Ain't nobody looking at the part. Well, now you are, but it's okay. All right. So keep making sure there's no extra tangles, and if they are, just slowly pull my way through them until it's all detangled. The tangled hair is manageable hair, y'all. The tangled hair is manageable hair. That's why braiding is so important, because if you leave your hair out at night, okay, let me ask y'all if you ever experienced this. When you leave your hair out at night, and say you put your bonnet on, but you wake up and your hair is all matted and dry. You can't really do much with it. You have to add water and all the extra stuff. I don't like doing that. I feel like adding water, that leads to more flaking for me, because sometimes products don't like to reactivate. Like the first time you activate it, that's it. Like don't add no more water to it, because then you experience flaking when it dries. That's what I noticed with my hair, at least. So, yeah. All right, we're all done. See, simple braids, and I will show you guys. Damn, I hate when that happens. You ever have that extra piece that it just got missed somehow? I just wrap it around the braid and call it a day. All right, so last step, put my bonnet on. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get me some bonnets. Yeah, we're gonna definitely have to get me some bonnets. Yeah, I'm gonna put my bonnet, my special bonnet on. I'm gonna have the link in the bio, and I'm gonna sell it. Yeah, so I'm speaking it now. I'm gonna have my own bonnets. I'm going to have my own bonnets, okay? I'm speaking it now. Just y'all wait. All right, so I'm going to sleep now. I'll show you guys the results either tomorrow or the next day. So, see ya. With the takedown process, and this goes for braids, twist outs, any type of, takedown. I will say I failed to do a very important step, only because I don't have any oils on me right now. But you should be using an oil every time you take down your hair. You should coat your fingers with the oil and then coat your hair with the oil before you take down the braids, and then take it down so that you have a little bit more lubrication while you're taking out the braids. You don't want dry hair and to be taking out, like, to be separating dry hair and not have any oils in your hands, because if you're not careful, you can cause unnecessary friction and kind of lose the curl patterns that you had formed. So I highly recommend using an oil with it. And with the takedown process, you really have to take your time. You shouldn't rush through this process. You shouldn't be in a hurry or have to be somewhere. You need to give yourself sufficient time, because a bad takedown can like ruin your style and ruin your whole mood for the day. But if you take the time to have a good takedown, then you really you're happy with the results that you have, and you feel confident when you walk out the door. You feel good. You feel like, okay, I really did that shit. You know, you don't want to feel like, oh, I just took out my hair and nothing happened, you know, like it didn't look good. So I like to clip up the front pieces of my hair just because I feel like it looks cute like that. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something new, and definitely like and subscribe for more. I will be back.